I thought I was renting my lake house to a family for a peaceful weekend. Instead, I handed the keys to Vanessa Monroe, who treated my home like her personal conquest. Within a day, my porch was a command center, my lawn a survey site, and my front door key useless. I left for a friend's wedding and returned to find my family's legacy reduced to a pawn in someone else's scheme. This wasn't just a rental gone wrong. It was a calculated land grab by a sequined HOA tyrant who turned suburban scheming into an art form. My name is Nathan Carter, and this is how I waged war against a woman who thought glitter and fake bylaws could steal my land. 3 years ago, I quit a soul-crushing corporate law job at 35. Burned out and craving purpose, I poured my savings into restoring my grandfather's lake house, a sturdy wooden cabin on private land next to the ritzy Willow Lake Shores community in Clearwater County. It became my sanctuary and a lucrative short-term rental, covering taxes and upkeep when I wasn't there basking in its tranquility. Vanessa's booking request seemed routine, a small family gathering, her profile boasting a wide smile and 4 stars from 6 reviews. She booked 3 nights while I'd be at a college friend's wedding. I accepted her $250 per night fee, left instructions, and drove off without a second thought. Big mistake. The wedding was a joyful blur until a text from my neighbor Hank, a 70-year-old retiree, hit my phone. "Nathan, something's off. Suits at your place, measuring stuff. No family vibe." My security app showed Vanessa leading a crew, surveyors, drafters, and construction workers in logoed polos, poking around my dock and yard. She stood on my deck, filming a video, her voice faint but smug. "Prime spot for our community project. The board will love this." I called her, no answer. Messaged her on the rental app, silence. Hank said they'd been there hours, tossing around terms like permits and zoning. Then the app pinged. Vanessa had extended her stay 14 days without my approval. I declined, and her reply chilled me. "Too late, Mr. Carter. New district rules say I stay. Talk to our lawyers." Attached was a document titled Willow Lake Shores Annexation Agreement. Panicked, I called Sheriff Tom Bradley, a friend of my grandfather's who'd known me since I was a kid. At 11 p.m., he didn't hesitate. "Meet me at your place in 40. I sped 2 hours from the city, pulling into my drive past midnight to find Vanessa's gleaming SUV in my spot. Lights blazed, shadows moved inside. My key didn't work, the locks were changed. I stood locked out of my own home when Tom's patrol car roared up, his door slamming, hand on his holster. "Let's fix this," he said, pounding the door like a judge's gavel. Vanessa opened it in a silk robe, fake jewels glinting, unfazed by a sheriff at midnight. "Can I help you?" she purred, all innocence. Tom didn't blink. "You're on private property, without authorization. Changing locks is breaking and entering." She laughed, waving a document. "This property's under Willow Lake Shores HOA as of yesterday, signed by Edward Langston, HOA president, filed with the county." The paper claimed my land was annexed via a 1978 ordinance allowing community votes for public good. Tom scanned it, unimpressed. "This holds no weight. You can't vote away private property. You rented this for a vacation, not to seize it. Open the door." Vanessa's smirk faltered, but she stepped aside. Inside, my furniture was rearranged, belongings stashed, and blueprints sprawled across my table. Plans for a community pool where my house stood. "What's this?" I snapped, grabbing one. She snatched it back. "None of your concern. This land's for community use now." Tom intervened. "Mrs. Monroe, pack your things and leave, or I'll remove you." She scoffed. "You've got no say in HOA matters, but fine, I'll go." She left a safety violation notice, $10,000 daily fines, on my counter, its county logo disturbingly real. Tom pointed to it grimly. "Trouble, Nathan. Vanessa's brother runs county planning." I stared at the blueprints. "Can she do this? Take my land with a vote?" He rubbed his eyes. "No, but she can bury you in legal fights. That notice is legit, and her brother's pull means you're in deep." The plan showed why. My grandfather's lot had prime lake access, grandfathered permits, and irreplaceable natural cover. Someone wanted it badly, and the HOA was their battering ram. Sleep eluded me. By morning, I called Rachel Kim, a real estate attorney who'd handled my grandfather's estate. She arrived, grimacing at the violation notices and blueprints. "This is harassment via legal channels," she said. "Old homes like this rarely meet modern codes, but the timing screams targeting. Why your land?" The blueprints revealed a mega project, clubhouse, docks, far beyond a small HOA's budget. A logo caught Rachel's eye: Langston Development. Edward Langston, HOA president, was a developer with skin in the game. My phone buzzed. All rental bookings canceled, citing safety concerns. My bank flagged my mortgage over zoning issues. "They're choking your finances to force a sale," Rachel said. Despair hit, but she snapped me out of it. "Would your grandfather quit?" "No, he'd fight." Rachel dug into Vanessa and Edward, uncovering a bombshell. Vanessa didn't live in Willow Lake Shores, just rented a city apartment, making her HOA role illegal. Her rap sheet showed real estate fraud in 3 states. "This is her playbook," Rachel said. "But we need more proof." Fake reviews tanked my rental rating. County workers slapped unsafe structure notices on my door, vague on specifics. Rachel filed for an injunction against the HOA and county, buying time. Then a call from an unknown number. "Nathan, I'm Mark Monroe, Vanessa's husband. Meet me at Lakeside Diner in an hour." I know her real plan. Rachel warned of a trap, but we called Tom for backup. At the diner, Mark was Chris Nolan, an actor Vanessa hired to play her spouse for HOA credibility. Nervous, he slid me a flash drive. "This has everything: her scams, shell companies, offshore accounts." "I'm done. She's targeting the whole lakefront for a resort. I want out but need protection." A black car pulled up. Chris paled. "She tracked me." He bolted as Vanessa strutted in, sliding into his seat. "Chatting with my associate?" "His words are nothing. Take our $300,000 offer, or lose this dump at foreclosure." I stood. "See you in court." Tom, nearby, nodded. The flash drive exposed a massive scheme led by Edward Langston and State Senator William Tate, aiming to seize lakefront homes for a luxury resort. My mortgage lender started foreclosure. Rachel contacted Vanessa's past victims, building a case. Then a video arrived. Vanessa in my bedroom, holding my grandparents' photo. "Sign the sale papers in 12 hours, or this burns first." Fury surged. "We need the FBI," I told Rachel. "We set a trap." I agreed to meet Vanessa to sell. My house was wired with cameras, FBI agents, and Tom hid nearby. Vanessa arrived with Edward and a lawyer, smug. $300,000's generous," she said. I played defeated. "Will the fines vanish if I sign?" Edward smirked. "Those are just leverage. They'll disappear." Vanessa added, "Your land's the key to millions in lakefront value." I pressed, "How do you push those violations so fast?" Edward laughed. "Money buys county votes. Everyone's got a price." Tom and the FBI stormed in, arresting them for fraud, extortion, and bribery. Vanessa screamed, "This won't stop the project." Edward offered names, desperate. News broke. FBI raids hit Edward's firm and county offices. William Tate, the mastermind, faced racketeering charges after I wore a wire to a community meeting where he admitted rigging eminent domain claims. 27 arrests followed, including officials and judges. A year later, my lake house thrived at $500 a night, a local legend. Willow Lake Shore's new HOA was fair, the county cleaned house, and Vanessa got 10 years. Tate and Edward faced decades. I became a homeowner's rights advocate, honoring my grandfather's legacy. Vanessa thought she'd win with fake papers and threats, but she forgot one thing: some legacies are worth fighting for. Try scamming my lake house now. I've got the FBI on speed dial.